It is like so freaking cold. It's ridiculous. So this drive is a little long. I figured, why not go live while I was doing this drive, opposed to trying to squeeze it in when I get home at night? Because I've gotten in a pretty good routine with going to sleep by 6:37, and that's with me also cooking dinner every other night, and getting everything together with Blair for the most part. So we'll see how this goes today. I am just leaving my independent contract, and I am on my way to one of my contracts, I guess I could say. Now, this ride from here to there is an hour and 30 minutes, so I think on these days I should probably go live doing this car ride. I may or may not have anything to talk about. I was going to go live this morning and do a silent live, um, but Chelsea was on, so I was in her live for a little bit. So other than that, my drive to this contract is typically about an hour drive. So a silent live, then I might, put my phone up on the dash and flip the camera and let you all, watch the drive. It's going to be really dark, but that might be cool, I guess. We'll see. I'm trying out different things to see what would be best. For going live during this period of go mode, should I say. But dang, I meant to call my cousin actually before I got up here. But yeah, I don't really have too much to talk about. I did try this new recipe. Ooh, I did not see them trailers back there. I did try this new recipe last night. It called for, I think, a half a cup of soy sauce, which I doubled the sauce, so it was more like a cup of soy sauce. I don't think I liked it, but when I cook it today, because I cooked it for a friend, when I cook it today, I'm going to cook less, of course, but probably use less soy sauce. It was sriracha, brown sugar, and soy sauce, chicken and noodles. So it was actually good once the chicken took all the flavor of the sriracha. So when you cooked it, all the sriracha flavor like marinated in the chicken, and the soy sauce flavor more so was the juice of it, and the brown sugar like kind of like calmed the flavor and made the soy sauce and the sriracha blend better, if that makes sense. So yeah. So I feel like I want to cook that today again, but at home. And I might do a little bit of honey in it as well. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah. What I didn't think about is the reception of StreamYards going through this area. So this might not be a good clear live because of the reception. I didn't think about that. Fizzle, how are you? Just as I was getting on, I seen that it wasn't a live. It looked like you dropped the premiere just as I was going live. Is that right? And I'm actually leaving my independent contract and I'm going to one of my contracts. And this is probably the longest drive of my day. So I figured I'd hop on here and chit chat a little bit with everyone that comes in and out. It's an hour and a half drive. So as soon as I get off, I'll go check that out. But besides that, I think I can feel at the beginning of this live I did, I guess, my little feeling, but I already had nothing to talk about. I've been lazy these last couple of days. I feel like I haven't been super productive. Besides cooking and I've been getting the proper amount of rest, so that's good. Premiere at 11 a.m. Okay, cool. The premieres on my end always, you know what, it do say like in 30 minutes and things like that. It's just when I see a premiere, I click on it and I'll go straight to it. And a lot of times it does say in 30 minutes it'll go live. But I'll still like to leave a comment and like it just in case I can't make it as soon as it starts. I'm sure I'll still be live, so make sure you drop that link. Oh snap. Make sure you drop that link when you about to premiere, so that other people that can come through can support and show love too. How's your day going, Fizzle? I actually shot a video the other night. What I was going to do with it, I don't think I want to do that anymore. I think I want to write something and record like a poem over the video. The video is just, y'all probably gonna be like, what in the hell is going on? I don't know. I'm still thinking about what I want to do with the video exactly. So far, so good. Just got back from running errands. That's what's up. I mean, I'm technically off for the most part. After I do this last contract I'm going to do literally takes me like 30 minutes. It might take me 45 if I'm taking my sweet time. But it literally takes me like 30 minutes. That's why it's kind of like, whew, driving an hour to do 30 minutes worth of work. It's kind of probably doesn't make sense. But it's around time for like the next 2 to 3 months. So. I should have did errands yesterday, but I didn't. Tomorrow is a short day for me. I'll be done with everything. I'll be done with everything at 10:30, and I only have one contract tomorrow, so I'll see what time my dad touched down, pick him up, go do some errands concerning him, and then, yeah, when I could have started like doing errands today, I mean, this entire week, sure he probably still don't have his haircut. He been asking me about it. The barber that they had scheduled to come out to the home to give like my granddad, my dad, my cousin, and all of them a haircut never came. Like, who miss out on money like that? That's easy money. You got like 4 clients sitting right there. You really tripping. I wish somebody would say, hey, can you come cut every guy, all the guys in the house hair. So that might be something I do as well as take him to get his haircut. Ooh! That was almost an accident. It's a big truck going by me right now, and 2 cars tried to go around, and this big behind truck is coming. Ooh! I would not have wanted to see that. This first guy trying to help me get around him, but it's kind of like a little bend. So with it being a little bend, it's a little bit hard because like not a bend, it's like a little hill. So he's trying to help everyone so that no one get into like a head-on collision. I would not have wanted to see that. I probably would have cried for years. People just being in a rush. Anywho, yeah. I might take him to do that tomorrow or like sometime this week. Definitely he needs to get his haircut because he asked me at least twice on the phone. Let me tell y'all something. Today, alright, so when we had Christmas blend at Starbucks, I'll be honest, I ain't tried. If I did try it, I probably tried it straight. So one of my clients, the client that I go to in the morning before this contract, they have the Christmas blend via cup. So I'm like, I didn't like the Folgers, and I normally drink the Dunkin' Donuts, but I kind of really don't like that either. So I'm like, you can't go wrong with Starbucks out of the other 2 options. Let me just try it. When I tell y'all, that was the best coffee, like the little K-Cups I ever had. And I don't put sugar in my coffee. I only put the creamer. So I'll put like 6 to 8 French vanilla creamers in it. So like, yeah, it's like 1/4 of the cup is creamer. When I say that coffee was so good, I was just like, bro, I'm about to go buy all the rest of the boxes that I can find of this creamer. Buy me a Keurig. Other coffee. Buy me a Keurig. And oh my gosh, that coffee was just so good. And it reminded me of when someone said the other day, like, that they drink the Christmas in the morning. And I'm like, like I just told you, I never drunk it. So I was just like, whatever. But it's so good. Hey, Jens Money. How are you? It was so good. I was driving thinking like, oh my gosh, this coffee is so good though. It was on point. No sugar, no nothing. It was just so good. Just some creamer. Oh my gosh. I was blown away. I was just like, I did not experience this. What the heck? And I gave all my Christmas blend that I had at home, I gave all of it away. And now I feel like, dang, why did I do that? I'm so upset. So upset with myself. Like, I can't believe I gave that all away. So now I gotta try the latest coffee that we have out. I need to try it to see if it's any good. And if it's good, I can make my own coffee in the morning. Being that I get up at 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., it's just ideal that I actually like my own coffee in the morning, which I typically lately have not. When I do make my drinks in the morning, which if I don't get up before 5 a.m., then I don't make my 2 drinks that I drink in the morning. But now that I get up before 5 a.m., I typically would drink a tea latte, meaning I would steep some tea bags and mix milk with it. Um, I typically don't put sugar in it, but I'll have like some Starbucks vanilla. I'll put vanilla in everything. That's like my sweetener. But I need to actually go buy some, honestly, because the one I have is really old. But a tea latte is what I would drink for my hot drink, and then I'll have like a bottle of water, and I might make myself like a green smoothie. Or now that I have these energy drinks, the Monet energy drink is so yummy with some juice. So it's like drinking juice, and it actually gives me a nice little burst of energy, and it's good. So yeah, Kiwi. What if you ever walk into Starbucks and hold on? Sorry, I'm going through this little city and look at the menu, and then you see a Fizzle production on there. I'll be like, hey, give me that. Give me that. I'll be like, give me that. I actually have this one cafe that want to hire me. They reached back out a few weeks ago. I ignored it. Ooh, he got some pretty head. I don't know what he mixed with, but the color of it, the texture of it, just pretty. But I was saying, what I was saying is like these little cafes. I'm sure if you come up with something that's good, and you have a local little cafe where you are, I'm sure they put it on the menu. Especially if it's something like I said that's good. Like this little cafe want to hire me, and they just opened in Wilson. Oh my God, girl, you listening to everything. They just opened in Wilson. They already had a cafe in Rocky Mount, but they told me I would have to leave Starbucks. And I'm like, I doubt y'all had a benefit Starbucks got. So I would love to work. I love cafes, but I'm not leaving Starbucks. Like, if anything, my knowledge of our drinks will benefit you more than me learning something that you all do and trying to get it up to the chain of command all the way up at the head of Starbucks and say, hey, let's do this drink. This is what I learned at this cafe. It's probably impossible. It's not impossible, but that's just too much effort where I can enjoy the best of both worlds. A small coffee shop and the benefits of Starbucks. Like, but they have like this clause or whatever, so I can't work them both. I don't think Starbucks would care if I work for somebody else, but like another coffee shop. But yeah. So I just ain't say anything back because I know that their benefits ain't matching it. What are your thoughts on diners? Eh, every diner I go to, they have like that back in the day vibe, and the food to me, I'm gonna be honest, diners menus be way too big, way too like they offer way too much, and it's just like it's just too much. Like you got over 30 to 45 things on your menu, like touching from dinner on. I just the food is always like you know what I mean? That's a pretty pit. The food is always the vibe, the back in the day thing. It's not my thing. Not that vibe with the jukebox and the diners are not my first option. Um, it's not my last. My last is like these fast food chain restaurants, but I don't really care for them. I'm more so like places that have small menus because then you know at least they have a specialty. I don't know. No, this thing about a dime just turned my stomach. Do you like diners, A Fizzle? go-to restaurant. Really? Well, you have a lot of options. The last 2 times I've been to diners, one was in Rocky Mount. That was over a year ago now, not a year. The food wasn't bad, but like, it was just like, but it was so many options. Like, I was sitting there like, geez, what do I want? And then the time before that I can remember was a few years ago. It was in Baltimore. I think it's called like the Double T Diner or something like that. We have like maybe 2 of them. And if I'm remembering correctly, our diners are on like the outskirts of the city. So not in Baltimore City, but like on the outskirts. So it could be one in Dundalk. That was the one I went to, the one in Dundalk, with a high school friend. And we went on a Sunday, so it was crazy. And then they have one like on, I think it's like Ricestown Road or something, headed towards the county. So it's like, it seemed like, just looking back, like wherever they put out diners, it's like heading towards the county. And the food, neither place was bad. It's just that it didn't leave me with nothing memorable. You know what I mean? Like, the menu was so freaking big. Like, I don't feel like the food is as fresh as it could be. I should have sanitized my own sanitizer wipes, but I don't know. I probably tend to get I never eat steak from like IHOP. I don't eat steak from like diners or anything like that. Like, it just don't sit well with me. I don't think I feel like speaking, honestly. But yeah. I always stick to like pancakes, eggs. The eggs is always real wet. It seemed like, which isn't a horrible thing, but it's like, I don't know. I don't get coffee from them. Like, 9 times out of 10 would get like, if they have cranberry juice, cranberry or orange juice. I feel like the coffee is probably, not the best. What I can say, I went to this one diner. I had to have been the one in Baltimore. Their dessert was on a million. Like, I was just like, boy, I want to try at least 5 of these bad boys. Like, it was just like all types of cakes. That one diner had like all types of cakes, and all of it just looked so good. It looked fresh. Like it was made in-house too. Gotta be crazy to eat a steak from IHOP. That's why we have Longhorn. I think we got Longhorn here too. I haven't been to Longhorn though. But yeah. Excuse me, Mom, for what? A steak from IHOP, a steak definitely not from Waffle House. Don't get me started on Waffle House. It just seemed like everybody, except for this one girl that worked at Waffle House. I still remember which one she worked at too. I actually drive past it every day. I'm gonna make her a goodie bag and drop it off, because she was just so sweet. She was just a breath of fresh air. I ain't go there to eat. I went there to pick her up, drive and live. But besides her, everybody that work at Waffle House, I just be like, why y'all so mad though? Like why are you really this mad? They hate when I come in there and ask them if they can cook my stuff on a separate grill in which they cook the pork. Every single time I ask, every single time I get attitude. So I just don't go there, because I'm like, this cheap ass, basic bitch ass, not even good ass food. Like, don't, you working for tips, baby, don't forget. Like, But definitely wouldn't eat steak there is what I'm trying to say. And that chicken's so good, I know it's fake. There's no way. I think I actually seen them take it like out of like a little plastic, like just slap it, right? Like take it out the little plastic and just slap it around the grill. I'm like, see, I know it's fake. I just don't think y'all can have chicken that's this good here. And it's not like the best, but it is good. I don't trust it. I think I want some Bojangles. Where did that come from? I'm probably going to stop and get me a snack on my way to this contract. Or try to chug it out. But then, trying to cook dinner, I'm going to be rushing because, I'm going to be hungry. I ain't make myself breakfast this morning. Chick-fil-A sounds good. You going to get over or no? Waffle House is far from my go-to place. It's alright, or it's hype, but it's not worth the hype. It's really not. It's just open all the time. Give me 1 second. It's a little crowded in this area right here. They got people getting over both ways. But it's not worth the hype. Here in Georgia, Metro Diner is way better. Oh, Denny's is better. Yeah, here, like at least, okay, let's just use the ones in Wilson. The ones in Wilson, there's a big group of, so here in Wilson, North Carolina, I don't know how it is all over, but it's these, like, from what it looked like it's these, let me get out. It's a group of boys. I think they're white. I don't know really. They're primarily probably white. They have big trucks with big wheels, and they got their bottoms is like this, and the front part of their car is like that, and they all got like their like Instagram name written on the back of their truck. So I'm just gonna assume it's like friends that like trucks and big wheels and stuff. Along with them, and it looked like maybe another set of guys. It looked like it might just be a daily thing to maybe hang out late, and then everyone just like kick it at Waffle House. So you have your dailies that go to Waffle House, probably because once again of the time that they're open, more so than for the food. Like, so when I get up at 2 a.m., Cookout still be jumping. So long as I drive past before 3, Cookout is still jumping. Line wrapped around, the people that's parking their cars in the parking lot, chapping it up or whatever. And then for the most part, Waffle House look like they might have their records there around that time. So yeah. I don't think nobody really go there for the food. I know when I was in VA, second to last time, when Deja and I got out of the Jamaican spot, I think we went to Waffle House. And if I have to go to Waffle House, I play it cool by getting just a waffle. That'll be it for me. But now I got this little waffle maker. It's in the shape of a heart. It's by Dasher. It's like literally this big. My waffle be that small. I'll probably go home and make me some. I got some blueberries. I'll probably go home and make me either some pancakes or some little mini waffles. My pancakes are normally huge, like really big. So I got this really big spatula that can flip it accurately without me having to use 2 things and get like a little bump in it. But yeah, no. Denny's, I don't really like Denny's. Okay, so back home in Baltimore, my favorite place to go out of those 2 were IHOP. Now I don't really be rocking with IHOP like that. Like these, hey Dre, how are you? These breakfast places just not it. Like Cracker Barrel, I was playing Cracker Barrel a few months ago. Not really really killing it. But if I had to pick a breakfast spot because I live so far from the one that I'm in love with, I would pick Cracker Barrel. But my last time going to Cracker Barrel was my last time because I'm like, this is not even good. The portions be like this big. It's not good. No. And my breakfast expectations is here because I know how I can cook at home. So it's just like, you gotta at least be here for me because I know for me to come back. The only one that's hitting on that is Dame's Chicken and Waffles. Oh my gosh, black owned food is amazing. Like, I was killing Dame's Chicken and Waffles for like a month. I went like every weekend. So good. Grand Rising. Be right back, Kiwi. Okay, yeah. Drop that link. Hey, they're expensive. Dame's Chicken and Waffles. Dame's is so good. Oh my gosh. I was hooked. We went there at the E. I went there every weekend after that. Like, for at least 4 weekends in a row. I call myself driving Lyft. Get my tail to Raleigh, Durham. Like, nah, I think I want breakfast this morning. Call up a friend and be like, yeah, can you wake up? I want to go to breakfast. I want Dame's Chicken and Waffles. They're like, all right. If that's what you want for the third time this month. Just thinking, and that shrimp and grits, the fact that they use, I think it was either turkey or beef sausage. Oh my gosh. So that means I can eat it, killing it. It is so amazing. And the smears, oh my gosh. I think that's what I was on Pinterest, and I already told myself that when I get home that I didn't want to cook dinner or just not cook what I wanted for dinner and have breakfast for dinner, because I seen these oatmeal pancakes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want these oatmeal pancakes like today. So I might go home and cook breakfast for dinner because I want oatmeal pancakes. Expensive and it's nasty. Yeah, exactly. Cracker Barrel, like I said, I was just like, if I had to pick out of the places that we have here, I couldn't get the Dame's Chicken and Waffles. So I was like, all right, let's do Cracker Barrel because I like the way, I don't know how they get their pancakes that has that crisp around the edge. Oh my gosh, that's like the best thing ever. But my last time going to Cracker Barrel, I was just like, yeah, this is the last time. Like, that eggs, they give you eggs, about this amount of eggs on this big plate. They give you 2 little round sausages like this. And it's just like, I'm not impressed. Especially now that I buy turkey sausage from the market. And the turkey sausage is so freaking good. No seasoning. It's just that if you don't make it into a patty, it's more like scramble. Or scrabble is just like little pieces of sausage, which is perfect for me when I eat on the go. But yes, it's a no-go. It's not going back there anymore. And then ever since I watched this TikTok, the TikTok is freaking hilarious. So no one gets offended. But it's like, if y'all want me to DM y'all this TikTok, just let me know. It's like freaking hilarious. I die every time I even think about it most of the time. But really when I watch, I die. So the TikTok come on and it's like, what's the most racist thing, or what thing give you the most racist vibes or something like that? And the guy was like, Cracker Barrel. Oh my gosh, he started talking about the rocking chairs, the pictures of the wall. It's a hilarious TikTok. It's like the dead ass my favorite TikTok. And I found this TikTok after I went with a good friend of mine. She's white, and her boyfriend. And even she found this shit hilarious. And I'm like, okay, so I knew it wasn't me. It's just fucking hilarious. I love Lauren. That's her name. She's like the best. But it's just hilarious. Like, and now ever since I watched that TikTok, every single time I just chuckle every time I go. Because I'm like, if he wasn't on point. Y'all really out here cruising. But they do have a lot of damn rocking chairs. They got like 10 lined up. Like, across the, I don't know, I think they might sell them. I don't know. Cracker Barrel got some nice stuff in there, low key. I got me these little slide rain shoes from there, super cute. Everyone always like, oh, where did you get your rain boots? Cracker Barrel. but they slide. So it's just like, when I had that little job, I had to dress up. They were like perfect to slide on and go to work in, especially if it's like a little job. Y'all really out here just playing with life. Like I need y'all to drive like y'all got somewhere to go, not keep pressing on the brakes and all this and all that. There gotta be something else to eat. Dre, how's your day going? What you got going on? Hey, Fitzum went to his premiere. I told him to drop the link so everyone passing through can go. He must have forgot. He got a premiere showing at 11. Talking about all that food just made me feel like I need to stop and feel like a rat or something. I got this I could eat, I guess. Oh, I got a cake pop I could eat too from yesterday. You doing well? That's good. I'm doing good too. Today is one of my long days, so I figured instead of me, or not long days, but I had three contracts today. Instead of me trying to squeeze it in when I get home and doing like another 2-minute to 6-minute live, I was just like, I have an hour and 30-minute drive. I might as well hop on there and sit on there for a while, chit chat a little bit while I'm driving. So yeah. You heard of like Tahoes? Really? That's the truck, right? I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh, just this one Tahoe I seen the other day. It was so sexy. Oh my gosh, like, and I think it gotta be a new Tahoe. It gotta be because at work, it's this lady and this other lady. I don't know if the lady go by lady or not, but she, however she go, fine as hell. But she came in, with the other lady she was with, and they went to go sit in the truck, but I wasn't paying them or the truck no mind, right? I walked past the truck to go get something out of it, and the inside, oh my gosh, it was so sexy. I'm like, what truck is this? So, I'm trying to like not be all up on like in that dash. And I'm like, yo, whatever truck this is beautiful on the inside. It wasn't really built like a Tahoe. Like it was more smooth looking. Like it was just a little bit different. Like the lights and stuff like that was a little bit more rounded. So as I'm walking back from my car, I'm like, what truck is this? And it was a Tahoe. So the same one passed me on the highway the other day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so sexy. Oh my gosh. I mean, the traditional looking one's cute too. But they got like, if I'm not mistaken, when I looked over, it looked like it had this big screen in the middle, and it was just like, oh, decked out. It was just like, oh my god, so sexy. But yeah, I guess I do like Tahoes. And then like, you want back the fuck up or no? Cause like you really riding on my what you riding on my ass for? Do it look like I can go any faster? You see this person in front of me? What you want me to go through? The fuck? Thank you. Back the fuck up. But then it don't really help when rappers rap about Tahoes, because then it made me have to look like, what the hell is a Tahoe? And then I seen it and I'm like, okay. I have a 2017 Tahoe LCZ fully loaded. I don't really know what the fully loaded mean. I would think like it's not a basic model, so like touch screen and all that little jazz and stuff like that. Not aux cord, maybe Bluetooth, maybe. I have a basic model in my car, so very unloaded. Right. That person is driving like a maniac. Y'all ever just be driving and look over and be like, you look the way you drive? That's probably me. I probably look the way I drive. of everything. I have to Google a 2017 one. To be honest, a lot of these cars, I don't be knowing what the insides look like. The man in the passenger seat look like he holding on for dear life. Cause her glass is thick as shit. She blind as a bat trying to drive like a damn bat out of hell. His mustache was very thick. He had that creep mustache. Anywho. What are you doing? I'm sorry. Running roads. I don't do a lot. Too underweight. Yeah, tacos. Okay, so I just realized something the other day. It's the Tahoe. Then it looked like it's a Suburban, and then it's another truck. They all got a similar body, but out of all of them, the Suburban's starting to catch my eye. It's another one, I think. I could be wrong. I'm not in the cars. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't quote me. But out of all of them, to me, the Tahoe just always, I don't know, it just look better as far as the body on the outside. Now, once again, I don't know what the insides look like, but the Tahoe out of the other one or two just always look better. I don't like NC traffic. See, I don't never really get caught in this traffic thing. A lot of people say they don't like the traffic, but I guess there is traffic everywhere. But the ways that I have to go, I don't get caught in the traffic. Now in New York, I don't care where you going. It just seems like everybody always out bumper to bumper, just driving reckless. Driving like they mouth reckless. Like, just, where y'all going? All the time. What is the point of y'all having Metro if y'all gonna have y'all crazy asses on the road anyway? Like, riding in the car with my godmom when she drives is like devastating. I'm like, is it gonna be an accident? You have to drive very aggressive, just like you gotta talk there. You gotta be very aggressive with every interaction or encounter with a New Yorker. Everything has to be aggressive. Can't go there and drive like you were taught. You gotta go there and take the damn lane. Like, I just don't get it. The best myself. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, once down on the insides look like, but the outsides, the Tahoe is, to me, look better. That's just like, I just realized it's a difference between the Ram trucks. I think the Fords are the same as the 150s. I don't know, but you know the trucks with the little back out. I definitely don't like the Ram ones. They're so ugly. Like, I don't know what's so ugly about them, but they're so ugly. But like the F-150. The F-150s, I think, are my favorite, but then I think I just learned, I think someone told me it's like a 250 or something like that. So, like, I'm still trying to figure out which style of truck I like out of the trucks. But the Rams are definitely just not it. They are so hideous. Like, I just can't stand them. And that's, once again, from the outside that I'm talking about. Suburban. Yeah, Yukon, that's the other one. I don't think I like Yukons. Similar. Yukon. I don't think I like Yukons. I think I called Yukon the other day. It was like, how you called him a truck? I'm sorry. My favorite car out of all of them, though, once again, I haven't like rode in there or anything, but my favorite is a Jeep with a hardback. The ones with the little tail are so ugly, but I can see how they could be useful, but they're so ugly. But I can see how they would be useful. My next favorite car is a Porsche, or is a Porsche, a Porsche. I don't know like levels and all that. I just think the little gold little sign is just so cute. And you know what's growing on me? The Teslas. I like simple designs, and the Porsche and the Teslas have simple designs with just like the little T or the little golden thing. So cute, so cute. Oh, my favorite Jeep is the G-Wagon. It's so cute. It's just like, it's like a fancy Jeep, and it's so cute. Yeah. But I want a big truck with big wheels. Can y'all hear me okay? I feel like my car is really loud. I could put on my earphones. I just got my phone charging right now. Tahoe's as long as running name out of any car maker. Oh, really? That's crazy. Really? No, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Okay, like I'm driving past a Ram now, and they're just so ugly. Like, just can't stand it. Like, stomach. I mean, not Tahoe. Yeah, Ram. That's it, Ram. I was driving past a Ram, and it's so ugly. Sorry, y'all, I'm going through the woods. Bama, hey Bama, how are you? How you doing? Just recently found out that this is my second Tahoe. Oh wow, and have you had your Tahoes for a long time? I'm so like, cars, this is really not my thing, guys. Like, really. Bama, what you have going on today? Are you building anything or anything like that? How's your granddaughters? Or granddaughter? I don't know if it's multiple or just one. Give me 1 second, Dre. So I've only had 2 cars thus far. Both of them have been Hondas. I had a Honda Accord green with like the paint was peely, like really, really ugly. But my little baby was doing me good. And then I had my second Honda Insight. And my little baby's still doing me good. Your last one. Okay. I was wondering if those type of, am I supposed to get off? Did I miss my exit? Oh God, I feel like I missed my exit. I did miss my exit. Where am I? Did I miss my exit that quick? I don't even remember driving past it if I did. Hopefully I did. By this I'll find out. I might have to turn around back the other way. Hey King K, how are you? King K, welcome. What's up with you then? Hold on, man. Fix will start building a race motor. Ooh, you fancy. Hey, and wow, welcome. Dre, I was wondering if like the Tahoes, the Suburbans, and the Yukons, I was wondering if they lasted long. Did I really drive past my exit? It's like a whole dip in the road. Like, how did I not see that? Y'all, I'm the type of person that still run my GPS even if I know where I'm going, because I will miss an exit like it was nobody's business. Like, I don't even remember seeing the exit. The exit is literally like, yep, I done missed it. Let me just, did I miss it? I had to have missed it. Oh, no. Maybe it's coming up now. Maybe I didn't miss it. Because I'm like, how did I not see the shrimp divide? Like, and why? Give me one second, I gotta read it. How are you doing? Last night I ordered steamed shrimp, broccoli, brown rice, and garlic sauce. It was my first time eating steamed shrimp. What? It was the bomb. You never ate steamed. See, I don't even. Oh no, y'all. I don't think I passed my exit. I don't even like fried shrimp like that, to be honest. Steamed shrimp is the way I like it all the time. I actually just saved this pin on Pinterest. For garlic parmesan steamed type shrimp. Amazing. It looks so good. I kind of wanted shrimp tonight before I realized that I wanted pancakes. Pinterest been having me cooking like it's nobody's business. I got, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Think. This way. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm doing a little bit of a hard bend. My nose itch. Give me 1 second. Alright. Which one am I on? Go watch the last video of the Morris race. Okay. I got in the accident in Curry, and then I got the one I have now. Ooh. I don't like the sound of accidents. It's just always. Wait, and Curry, are you in North Carolina, Dre? I'm doing well here. Be careful while driving. Definitely being careful. Can't take promise. Hey, Precious, how are you? You ate salmon last night. How'd you cook your salmon, Precious? I made salmon 2 or 3 nights ago. I did honey sriracha, I think. A honey sriracha glazed salmon. And why? Thank you for telling me that it looked good. I was very like almost self-conscious about the photos because like mine looked just like the recipe did, like with the edges being crispy. And it was so good, guys. Like when I say this salmon was bomb as fuck, I mean that salmon was bomb. And all I've been wanting lately is stuff with sriracha and something sweet. So I did sriracha and brown sugar. Sriracha and brown sugar last night. Brown sugar, yeah, brown sugar. Sriracha and honey. Sriracha and honey is bomb. However you want to flip it. Alright, now they got both lanes open again. Yo. But, yeah. Honey Chipotle crusted. I brought it like that. I was about to say, you fancy. Did you put it in the oven or did you cook it on the stove top? I've been trying to use my air fryer for everything humanly possible. I just saved the pen on how I could bake cookies or bake one big cookie in my air fryer. Like, if I can put it in the air fryer, I want to do it. Like, anything humanly possible, I'm trying to put everything in the air fryer. And oven, salmon's so good. How'd you like it? I'm always like conscious about trying stuff that say Chipotle. Yo, I have allergies, I think. And like, this part of my nose itch real bad. Like, so I'm sorry if y'all see me keep touching my nose. Oh, really, Dre? That's crazy. Well, you know now. I'm in NC too. If you haven't been a Dame straight, I know you probably like, girl, shut up about Dames. It's not that good. To me, it's amazing compared to all other spots we were talking about. They got one in Curry, one in Durham. The one in Curry is cool. The food won't be the same either way. But I like the one in Durham. That's what it's at. I just like Durham, period, though. But I'm bad for about 5 minutes. Okay, thank you so much for coming back. I was telling them that you had a premiere over on your channel, but you didn't drop the link so everyone can go check you out. You can drop it now if they want to run it back. I love Big Salmon, fresh lemon juice. Oh man, hold on. I'm doing something. Fresh lemon juice, jasmine rice, sweet peas. Oh yeah, as of now, when my family used to cook salmon, we always did have like sweet peas and rice without salmon too. But my family would do salmon cakes, meaning they would get that salmon in a can, and they would make it with like breadcrumbs and what else they used to put in it? Breadcrumbs. And my grandmother make it, I think she would put celery in it or something like that, and we would have it with, I would put mustard on top of mine with rice and sweet peas. I think it's like the saltiness of the salmon and the sweetness of the peas make it taste real good. Lately, I've been buying basmati. I think that's how you pronounce it, basmati rice, and it is so good. I ate it the other morning. I actually like rice in the morning. I think I've definitely realized that because like during Ramadan, I eat rice in the morning, and the other day I had some rice in the morning. It was amazing. It's like the perfect breakfast. It's fulfilling and light and easy. You can cook it the night before. And I had it with some sausages. Oh shit, my bad, Q. No, it's good. So everyone, A Fizzle just posted a premiere at 11. If you all could connect with each other and show that video some love, and he's very supportive, so I know that he'll show the love back. If you don't have each other, everyone that's in here, definitely hug on each other, say hello to each other. Like Jerry, I don't know if you met Precious, she's in the chat. A Fizzle, you know of Precious. NY, you know of Precious. Who else is in here? Bammer. I don't know if y'all know Bammer channel. More channel now. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. I'll give y'all a chance to connect with each other by stuff my face. And plus the reception not that good, I don't think. So I would just give y'all a little bit of time to connect if y'all don't have each other. Salmon cakes, they traditional here in our traditional here in NY2. I love the way Nana make them. Also spaghetti with fried whiting fish combo. Tastes so good. You know, I haven't had spaghetti with fish in years. Who did I have that from, though? I can't even think of who used to make that. Probably my mother, because my mother loved fish. My mother fry everything, it seemed like. But now my mother fry potatoes and chicken a lot. That's all she want to do is fry potatoes and chicken every single day. I can't do it. But I think back when we used to live in the projects, I think she used to fry fish more. But I could be wrong, but when I think of fish, I think of my mom. Why am I speed? Give me 1 second, man. So yeah. So I'm gonna be honest, I've never really been a fish person, but I went over one of my sister's family house, and for some reason she wanted some fish so bad, and her family had made some fish. It was a cookout, and when I tell y'all that fish was so good, it made me reconsider a lot of other stuff. And I'm like, why wasn't I been eating fish like this? It was so good. Like, the crust, and then when you dip it in some hot sauce and some ketchup, the perfect combo. But I love all her family cooking though. So every time they have a cookout, she be like, "Hey sis, the family having a cookout, you want to come?" I'm like, "I sure do." My favorite combo is that sweet vegetarian beans and then macaroni and cheese. Oh my gosh, her mother know I love when she cooked that. Now I met her mother before I met her. I feel like I was her mother friend before I was hers. And her mother could just cook so good, and she's so clean. Like, ooh, her kitchen, she be throwing down a whole mini Thanksgiving meal, and you can walk in her kitchen and be like, "Are you even cooking right now?" Like, she's so clean, and it's just always so good. That's all I can say. Her pies be on point. Every Ramadan, her pies be on point. All her cooking be on point. I'm like, look, you got to pass these recipes in the way you making this down. Like, her cooking, this is, I'm trying to tell y'all she can cook now. Every time I talk to her, I be trying to convince her, like, Mama Bear, can you please, like, sell plates or something, like some meal plans, something. Like, everything she cooked is good. Like, and they from New Jersey. So I think that says a lot about that fish anyway. All right, Kiwi Head Victoria. Thank you so much for stopping through. Hey, Fizzle, I feel like I'm in the car. See, I thought the car might sound like a little loud. Because to me, the car is loud. But I like quiet car rides. So even if I wasn't on live, I wouldn't be listening to music right now. And I'm not really good with listening to podcasts because my mind wander. And I'm not good with listening to audiobooks because I don't know what they be talking about. So I just ride in silence. I just love it. I could never stop eating mac and cheese, especially breaded. The slightly burnt edges giving the crunch. I never had breaded macaroni and cheese, I don't think, except for I had some lobster macaroni and cheese in DC, or rabbit or lamb. It was some type of meat. I think it was lobster. I think that might have been breaded. I think. But even then, I'm not sure. But now I want to see, my macaroni and cheese is good, but now I want to bread the top. Because I never breaded my mac and cheese before. Okay, King, thank you so much for that. That's amazing. Coyote, how are you? How you doing? I'm almost there, y'all. I know y'all like, this girl been talking non-stop. Breaded? Oh. You said baked? I thought you said breaded. Like, with a little crust on top. Maybe I'm just being real fat right now, but I still want to, I still want like a garlic parmesan bread on top of my mac and cheese. Because when I thought you said bread, that's what I thought about, like garlic parmesan. That sounds amazing. Man, does that sound amazing. Coyote, what you got planned today? Well, and why, I'm driving. Even if I wasn't driving, I still would have seen breaded. It looked like you said breaded, not baked. Where you going, though? Where you going that you gotta drive like that, though? I hope it's important. I got my slow driving 72 tail in a slow lane. So, yeah. I want some turkey wings. That's what I want. Some turkey wings and some pancakes sound like that would be a great combo. Yep, it sure do. It sure do. I want some Dave's chicken and waffles now. I want some shrimp and grits. It's so good, y'all. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna stop thinking about food. Let's talk about something else, because the more I think about food, the more different combinations I want. Jeez Louise. On me. I hope it's worth it. I need to go to Fred to get me some more snacks. I should have brought some chips. You just chilling. I'm gonna be chilling as soon as I'm done this last contract. I got some errands I need to run. Like, I really need to go to the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. I need to go there. I need to... What else do I need to do? I need to go to Dollar Tree. I need to go somewhere and get a big thing of detergent for one of my contracts. I probably stop at the market. At this point, I've been going to the market like every other day. I only buy what I cook. And like a few other things for like breakfast stuff or like smoothie stuff. I only buy what I cook. But yeah, I don't even know. I might try to bake a cookie cake in the air fryer tonight. Because that looked like that was amazing. I'm not really in the mood for a lot of sweets though, so hence why I still got a whole box full of chips. I need to get me some coffee though. So yeah, I probably go to the market and the Dollar Tree, and then I'll probably chill for the rest of today. But besides that, I don't really. Have nothing else to do today. I don't really know what I want for dinner. I think I want oatmeal pancakes. Y'all, don't let me forget. I need to text one of my clients. So when I'm about to get off, if y'all still on here, just say text client, because I keep forgetting to text her. That was a sexy Jeep. They had like pink lights, and it had like this pink wording at the top, and I think it had something pink in the rim somewhere. My wrist is starting to hurt. Okay. I might try to do some yoga tonight. I need to be home super early because I want to be to sleep by 6 or 7 or 8. 7. Thank you, Coyote. Yeah, you said I don't have that much longer to go, and I'll finally be at my contract. I could stop at Dollar Tree before I go in, but I'll probably go to Dollar Tree afterwards, just to pick up some things for one of my contracts. And I might just get a few things of detergent while I'm there, little Dollar Tree ones, because it's just to wash like my rags and like my mop pads and stuff like that with. But I would rather just go ahead, since I'm getting reimbursed, I might as well just go ahead and get a big, huge one. I never have to, not never, but I won't have to buy any more detergent for like a few months, because it's just for rags and stuff. I might test run putting my phone from down here to like one that's up there. I need to find a better car mount thingy, because like the one that's down here, right, It's great. The location of it is great. I like it. But my cup holders can be removed, and because it can be removed, the stand isn't snug. Although like it can come in and out so that if it's snug, because mine like come up. So I want a better card stand. If y'all have any suggestions, let me know. Would y'all be interested in seeing me clean? Like if I went live and did like a silent live, and y'all just like watch me clean, like a contract where, of course, you don't see anyone's like information or anything like that. Like, would y'all be interested in seeing lives like that? I'm supposed to start a series on this channel about my franchise. It's just my franchise isn't a. I have a lot of videos already. It's just that it's not my passion, and I don't want anyone trying to critique the way I clean, because that's gonna like really annoy the hell out of me. Like, oh, you didn't do this, type thing. What's something I can eat on my way? So they got Pizza Hut. I just want something. Especially before I go in the market. Every time I mess up in the market is when I go in the market hungry. I get a whole bunch of stuff that don't make no sense unless I have a list. So like, for an example, let's say I make the pancakes tonight. I'll go in a market and I'll pull up the list and think about what I already have at home and get everything else that I don't have from off the list. Then boom, I got everything I need to make the dinner for tonight or whatever. But everything else that I need, just like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. If I go in the market hungry, it don't make no sense. Like, I get back and just have so many different random ass things that I did not need, like, if that makes sense. So it's just like, I need to eat something before I go to the market. But I don't really want no fast food. And if I do eat fast food, I need a certain type of fast food. Now I want some turkey wings, like for real, for real. I wonder how that tastes in the air fryer. I'd probably make me some shrimp tonight, to be honest. I'm in the shrimp. Shrimp and pancakes. That sounds good. And then make some rice for tomorrow. I think that's what I'm going to eat, y'all. Okay, Coyote. I'm almost there, fam. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I swear I drive more than I actually work. So the last thing I need to do is complain, but yeah, it's not a but. The last thing I need to do is complain. Period. I'm gonna end it there. There's something in my tooth. So y'all, I think I came up this morning. I was thinking about what type of giveaway or what type of items put in a giveaway bag, with the one featuring the Volge and House of Bling. And I think I might do like a date night type of giveaway. So with the items that Precious gave me from the Vogue, that'll be like a gift for the female. So a male or a female can enter, and it's something for both of them, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking like a date night type of thing. I think that would be really cute and really fun. And every couple needs a date night. I think weekly, but they don't have to be weekly. Now the reception here might be really bad going through this area, so if it cuts out, sorry in advance. So the other day, it was raining here yesterday, guys, and it messed my hair up. Look how bushy it is. So I think tonight I'm gonna make me. Should I do it tonight? Or this weekend? No, I can't do it this weekend. Maybe tonight I'll make me a hair mask and put it in my hair. With it being straight, I didn't have to wake up and do it. I just had to do it before I went to sleep for the most part. But I think I'm going to put a hair mask in. I found something on Pinterest. I have some aloe vera that I need to use. So I think I'm going to make it out of aloe vera, and I think it's a coconut. The one that I want to use is, I think, aloe vera and coconut oil, and I think one other thing. So I might put a mask in my hair, let that sit in while I cook. Construction work. Hey Felicia, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? What do you have planned today? I'm almost there, guys, I promise. And I'm probably like, where in the Sam Booney are you going? I have 2 contracts that's right across the street from each other in this area. I actually had 3. I had two next door to each other. I think different days though. And then one across the street. I'm going to the one that was by the other one. Very small one. The one across the street is bigger. Give me one second. I have a truck coming towards me. Okay. I'm okay now. How are you doing? I am doing great. I'm going to chop down with some bamboo and do a section of my. That's a different thought. I am on my way to my third and last contract today. Today has been a good day. I've been up since 2 a.m. Today is one of my long days as far as contracts go. But alhamdulillah, because I ain't working at Starbucks today. So I think it's doing pretty darn good. I'm glad that you're doing better now than you were earlier. Or, you know, so. Are you going live today, or did you already go live? I don't think you already went live. I didn't get a notification. So are you going live today, Felicia? Aren't you monetized now, Felicia? How's that going? Because I've seen something that I've been meaning to watch with you and House of Bling, and it said monetization gift, if I'm not mistaken. Today is my oldest set of twins' birthday. OMG, congratulations. Happy birthday. But it's raining, and we had a tornado warning. Oh my goodness. Here, so we are going to do the best that we can today. Yeah, I mean, today is the actual birthday, but you know, with it being a tornado watch, and you know, with the rain and everything, it was raining here yesterday, hence why my hair looks like this now. You know, hopefully if you all have time, if you couldn't get to your activities today, hopefully you can definitely get to them another day when it's sunny, you know. Awesome. I might go live later. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for my bell notification. How's monetization going? Do you have any tips, any tricks? I was just saying the other day, or at Chelsea's live this morning, that I need to get back to doing my silent streams, and I always talk about how, you know, y'all help me with that. The thing about my silent streams is I definitely like to try to be in a chatting it up. But how does it feel? Are you gonna drop like a video talking about tips and tricks on how to get monetized, or the pros and the cons of it, or, you know, things of that nature? Would you ever make a video about that? I know someone that's already monetized said those videos get a lot of views, and so she keeps making videos about it. That's how many views she gets, and that's how many questions she get, that she literally have a whole, it seems like she got a whole, if she don't have a whole channel, she'll definitely have a whole series, because that's the most requested video. Although she have older ones, people still request newer ones. You will think it will go well for me, but the hate on YouTube is crazy. Really? I know a few times when you was going live in the mornings. This is when I had different schedule. I have a different schedule now. But when you were going live, I need to go see if they got a fig tree. When you were going live in the mornings, I know a few mornings, you know, you were a bit upset over, you know, people not, you know, being supportive, or not really being supportive, more so you were a bit upset about just people having you in unnecessary drama that you didn't want to be a part of. And, you know, I would sit back and listen, and I'd be like, what are they doing? Like, she's always been super nice to me, you know. I remember my first time going through House of Bling's live. And you'd be like, hey, this is Keely, the one that I was telling you about, the one that's doing a giveaway. And you ladies, House of Bling and Felicia and Felita and Chels, now I'm at TT and Clark. All of you ladies are the only ladies besides Lucia and Lauricia and Precious that actually come to my channel. Other than that, before I met you ladies from that side of YouTube, should I say, my chat would mainly be like dudes. And all of you are so supportive and like dope people. I don't see how they, how they could try to have an issue there. But like you said once before, some people just love mystery and love drama. So their channels thrive off that, and I'm just really fortunate that. Sorry, this big ass truck didn't want to move the fuck over, stupid ass bitch. In your nice ass truck, like he literally just ran me off the road. But anyway, I'm just really fortunate that my channel have very supportive, loyal people, such as yourself, because I don't know what I would do. And I will only want that for your channel as well. Ooh, these bagging and plugging skills getting woo, girl. Start doing your sunscreens and do. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. See this little C I got wobbly right there? Start doing your silent screams and do your uploads at the same time so YouTube can have you in the algorithm, right? Okay, so that means basically I need to actually start editing videos. Like Felicia, you wouldn't believe that I have geez Louise, I'm tired. Or not tired, but hungry. I have over 3 years worth of footage, just different stuff. And I record pretty much every day. I just have to get into the groove of editing. If I can add editing into my schedule, I'd be good to go. Because going live is super easy for me. Especially now that A Fizzle told me about this little StreamYards on my phone. Going live has been so easy for me. Just be careful being around the people I introduce you with. Don't be trusting and just cordial. Protect your energy at all times. Yeah, I know a few times I came over to your channel. There were a few different people, like, kind of like, hey, are you talking about me? And you're like, I'm not talking about you. And they were kind of like, sound like you're talking about me. And you're like, I'm not talking about you. You know what I mean? But yes, I definitely can understand, especially because you don't know people intentions. So far, everyone that I've met through your channel have been so sweet and loving. I'm not gonna say loving. I think I use that word too much, but they've definitely been so sweet and very supportive. Whew. So that's a breath of fresh air. Yeah, get back into the groove of editing. Definitely got to. I definitely have to get into editing. I'm here now, y'all. I just did this little video the other night. The editing should be straightforward. It's just when I edit, I don't like for my editing to get worse because I'm just, slapping something together to slap it out. Um, but I'm thinking instead of instead of I'm thinking I'm going to record a poem over it. So now I just need to write a poem to go over it. But y'all going to be looking at the video and then listening to the poem and kind of be like, sis, what are you doing? They take YouTube too serious. A lot of people do take YouTube really serious. I take it serious as far as the growth for myself, but not like oh, I haven't seen you. Where have you been? You know what I mean? Um, no, I do that to certain people that come through just to give them hell, just more so jokingly than serious. But nah, you definitely gotta. If you enjoy the, I mean, I learned this when I first joined YouTube. It's so true. If you love the process, it sounds bad, but if you love the process, it makes it a little bit easier. It really does. Because if you rush it, you're not going to get there. because you're going to give up. I gave up a lot of times, not because I didn't enjoy the process, but just because I had other things to focus on. And not give up, I should say take a break. I need to go by the UPS store, but let me put some gloves on. Yeah, people definitely take this a little bit more serious than what it needs to be. I take it serious on my end as far as my commitment. So going live is more so a commitment for myself on my end rather than, and it helps with my hours. But the commitment is really on my end, not, oh, you have to come, listen to me every day. And that's why some days I like to go long and some days I like to go short. So I don't want to wear out those loyal ones that's, constantly supporting. And then when I do go live, I definitely like to be in a good, positive, or at least decent mood. You know what I mean? Take yourself serious with your own craft and still be able to have fun with others on here. Don't take them serious. I can definitely understand that. That's some great advice because, woo, you're definitely, yeah, some people on here can be a little snakish. Once again, it's all about intentions as well. But that's definitely something I needed to hear, that reminder to pretty much stay true to myself and not let others dictate my channel or dictate what I do. And that's what I do when I go live. Like, I don't go live and be like, oh, no one's in here, so let me leave. I don't do that anymore. When I go live, I'm going live for myself, which is why I started my YouTube channel, because my YouTube channel was an outlet for me. And it's been working out. As soon as I remember why I started my YouTube channel, it was an outlet, a way to record what's going on in my life as I find myself. It's so much easier to get up here even when no one else is watching and still do my thing as best as I can. I'm so happy you're monetized, so that's so dope. That's so dope. That is so freaking dope. Vaseline is the only thing in Dollar Tree I can find that gets the job done. Well, I am here. Got this little hack that I want to do in here. So, I will catch you all. I may come back live later. Felicia, if you come live later, I hope you do. I'll see you later there. Trying to decide if I want to go live and do yoga. But if I don't do that today, I still have a few different live streams up my sleeve. I want to come up here and do art. I have few art pieces that I want to try. I want to come up here and do sewing with my god sister in Baltimore. I plan to go see her and my little sister soon. I was supposed to go this weekend, but I had to reschedule. And I also plan to come up here and do yoga more often. So yeah, definitely have some more interactive lives coming up. So yeah. So you are already, well, most people aren't. I used to be like that, going live. No one shows up, then I won't end it. But once I realized doing this for me, I stayed on and eventually people came. That's exactly what happened for me as well, Felicia. I noticed a few years ago, just a quick story short, people wouldn't really stop by that much. I had like my same like loyal people. It was people like y'all know I'm a Skins fan. It was people like Ryan. It was people like a few people um that would come through all the time. And then I got off YouTube for a while, for like a while. And when I started getting back on again, Skins might pop in and out, may not, but it was one person that will always be watching. I never knew who it was. And then finally, it was my ex-husband. He was just, hey, you need to talk to us as if it's a lot of us here. He was like, because people will, play it back. And for that to be my ex-husband, that was really, really great advice. And he did that for a while. He would just text me right after and say, hey, try this, or hey, try that. And that was very helpful advice. Ever since I started talking to live as if I'm talking to a group of people, just rambling, just literally rambling, my lives got better. Um, but then also with me remembering that I was never here for the views more so, or when I first started, it was really my outlet. It definitely has made me more comfortable, if that makes sense. But then it goes hand in hand with watch time. So I never tried yoga, so I would definitely watch. Yoga is so amazing, Felicia. It really is. It's amazing for all aspects of life. If you want to clear your head, it's amazing. If you want to meditate, I'm not good at meditating. I don't really understand it. It's good for that. If you want to lose weight, it's good for that. If you want to build strength, it's good for that. So you see pretty much athletes and people from all walks of life, from being pregnant to being old, from playing football to being, just themselves, do yoga. So yoga can help in almost any aspect of life. It really, really can. For me, I just like the way it feels. I need to get back into it and have maybe a better idea. I want to be a yoga teacher with everything in me. I really do. Um, but yeah, I know try yoga. Yes, Felicia is freaking monetized. Right, people always play lives back when, which is what I love about YouTube, lives on YouTube. I didn't realize how much people play lives back, to be honest. I always thought it was just like a here and there type thing. But the more I go to different people's lives, I learn something. I really do that I can incorporate on my own. I just need to take the time to actually do it. But let me get in here so I can get out of here and be done. What's this? It's 12. I want to be done by 1. So I will catch you all probably later. If not later, then definitely tomorrow. I need to start saying my outro. So I'm going to try right now. Ow, freak. Thank you all for. This sucks. Thank you all for tuning in on my journey as I'm confidently lost. I'll see you later.